Well, yeah, I mean, I was using, some cocaine. I've been sober or had been sober for a couple years, and just all the stuff going on in life. I went to the bar and started drinking and got drunk, and somebody offered me cocaine, and so I used for a while, and I'm trying to get clean again. But it's been about a month since I've used cocaine.
Okay. How about alcohol?
I mean, I drink probably 3, 4 times a week, maybe more,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just alcohol.
Okay. Do you see that as a problem?
No, I mean, why'd that be a problem? I go out with my friends and we drink, and it makes it easier to sleep. It's not a big deal.
So you hear you saying that alcohol is useful to you, and you can enjoy your being with your friends with it.
Yeah, absolutely, it's useful for me. It helps me sleep.
Um. So is alcohol any kind of problem?
No, no, I mean, it's gotten me in trouble in the past. People get a little rowdy when they drink, but I mean, who doesn't? It's just what people do. They go out and have a good time, and you drink and have fun. But, you know, it's not a problem.
So I'm hearing you say that it's not a problem. It's caused some problems for you in the past with just being rowdy.
Hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about how you use alcohol on a weekly basis, or?
Well, I mean, sometimes I'll drink by myself because, like I said, it helps me sleep. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I might, wherever I'm crashing for the night, I may have 2 or 3 drinks or something so I can go to bed a little easier. But a lot of times I drink with people. It's fun. I'm a social drinker, so it's I don't know. I mean, I'm nothing like how my dad was. I mean, he couldn't live without it. So definitely a drug addict myself, but not an alcoholic.
Okay, so what I hear you saying is that alcohol is not a problem in your life right now. That it was a problem for your dad, and that you consider yourself a social drinker. You also drink at night to kind of help you go to sleep by yourself, and it's not a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely drink more than probably your average person, but I can handle it. So
Okay. Um, I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe if alcohol really hasn't caused you any problems in the past, it's not really a problem now.
yeah, I mean, of course it was. I mean, it was part of why I got arrested this time, but it was because I was using cocaine, and I shouldn't have been using cocaine. So
Okay, so I hear you saying um, alcohol isn't really a problem for you. It was part of the reason why you were referred to me and were arrested, but that you feel that that cocaine is really the reason why you were referred to my office.
yeah, I mean, why can't I go out and have a few drinks? Is that something bad? I mean, apparently law enforcement thought it was bad, but really it was the cocaine. So
What makes you think law enforcement thought it was bad?
I mean, they put it on the referral for you. It's
Mm-hmm.
why I'm here. I mean, I don't know. Some people think I'm an alcoholic, but I'm nothing like my dad was. So
Tell me about your dad.
I mean, he would drink all day and didn't have a job, couldn't do anything. Um, if he'd stopped drinking, he would get the shakes and really, I mean, he probably could have ended up in the hospital or almost died if he had quit drinking. So he just drank all the time. So I don't do that. I just have a couple drinks a day.
Okay, so sounds like your dad was not able to live without alcohol on a daily basis, and that even if he tried to stop drinking, he would end up in the hospital. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not like that. I definitely don't want to be like that. So, I mean, I don't know.
So on the one hand, I hear you saying that alcohol really isn't a problem in your life. That you feel like cocaine is your problem, and that you also don't want to become like your dad, who who wouldn't be able to stop drinking.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I definitely don't want to become like my dad. Alcohol was a huge issue for him, and it really messed up our family. So I've already let cocaine do that. I don't want alcohol to do that, and I guess I haven't really thought about that it could. I don't know, but everybody else seems to think that it might. So I don't know. Maybe I should think about how my dad was a little bit, but man, it helps me sleep. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I understand if it's not. I mean, we don't want to jump ahead too far. If it's not, realistic for you to be thinking about, quitting alcohol or something like that at this point. I mean, it's we gotta be realistic about what changes you want to make or what changes you're thinking about at this point. So that's absolutely fine.
I mean, would I have to quit all at once? Because I feel like I'd have to give up even seeing my friends because they like to go to the bar.
I think at this point, you have the choice, and ultimately, no matter what I say during the session, you have the choice to say yes or no to alcohol, and that can be cold turkey quitting. Could be saying no to drink every now and then. That's all up to you, and at the end of the day, you decide, what choices you make. So.
I guess that's true. I guess I always have the choice how much I drink and how much I let it get me in trouble. I haven't really had a whole lot of choices in my life with stuff, so I don't know. Maybe I should think about how much I actually do drink when I go out with my friends.
So. Yeah, you know what? And no matter who's around you, it can be easy to forget when you're around friends or even family sometimes, but ultimately you're the person who's drinking. You know what I mean? So if your friends are pressuring you, that's hard. It's harder to make that decision not to drink, but it's still, you can make that choice.
Yeah. I just wonder how well I'll be able to sleep if I don't have something to drink.
Well, can I take some time to actually give you a little bit of information on that?
Sure.
I found out that alcohol and Seroquel, what you're taking to kind of help you sleep, can actually be a dangerous combination, and that it might actually bring some relief if you were able to cut down on your alcohol, because the lithium and Abilify actually can not work as well when you're using alcohol alongside them. So what I'm trying to say is we do know that if you were able to start cutting back on alcohol, some of the medications that you're taking to sleep and to control that bipolar disorder might work a little bit better.
So, are you telling me that maybe because I drink, my pills don't help me?
Well, we do know that alcohol can kind of interact with some of those, and sometimes it can worsen the side effects, and that sort of thing. And so yeah, unfortunately, the alcohol does kind of impact some of your medications.
Well, that's scary. I guess my doctor was serious about not drinking with some of those, huh? Okay. Well.
I really want to just emphasize to you, like, you have the ability to make that choice, and no matter who's around you, unless they're forcing you to drink,
Yeah, nobody forces me to drink. I choose to, so.
Mm-hmm. I think it's great that you realize that that's a choice that you can make, and it sounds like from what you said earlier that your dad has gotten to the point where even if he chose not to drink, it would impact him physically and negatively. It sounds like you realized that if you chose not to drink, it could maybe help you physically. Is that right, or am I assuming a little bit there?
I mean, I guess I just never thought of it that way. I didn't realize that. I don't know. I always thought they just put those labels on pill bottles because they were, it's what they do. But I don't know. I didn't really know that I might feel better or sleep better if I didn't drink or drank less. I guess I don't know that I could ever not completely drink if my friends want to, but maybe I could drink a little bit less to see if it helps.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, even if it's just one drink less a month, I mean, you're still making a change. That's still working towards,
I guess that's
cutting
true.
back, so.
Yeah, I guess that's true. So I definitely don't want to be like my dad, so I don't know. Maybe I should think about it while I do have a choice.
That sounds like a great idea.